In this, again, a very short episode of FUM0081 machining, I'm going to present you something that I did with my bench grinder. Well, it's a Makita, Chinese Makita. The quality is not pure, but it's it's usable. But what it didn't have, I will explain you in this video what I did, and let's see how that is. Well, here is the bench grinder in question. And you probably see right away that there is something really. I did this hand rest or additional rest for this one. It's made of aluminium, and it's light and it's quite stiff. Actually, you can lift the whole machine from it, and it's really steady. It's attached to the original rests here under. I can show it to you. Probably we can see them there. This is the original rest, which is going here, and there is another one. I just put 4 studs there, 4 holes in the original rests. And because this is 10 millimeter thick aluminium, you can use it's I should say it's quite tight, and now it's supported from both sides, so therefore, it wiggles a little bit, but not too much. Okay, that's one thing I made for that one. And another thing is this thing. Well, it's let me screw this out so we can see a little bit more about this. Still here. Okay, it's a metal plate with like this. So you can put it like that, and then you can slide it there, resting against this. That's one. But I made this kind of thing. I used my milling machine to make this slot here. Well, grinding slots like this one is I noticed, I learned something here. So if you try to grind it with your end mill directly, you very probably break your end mill with that. But a better solution was to drill, in this case 6 millimeter holes in 6 millimeter spacing here, as many as needed, and then use the end mill to take the rest away. Then no problem. And then of course the sides you need to do, if you look carefully, you probably can see that it's not entirely clean on the other side, but in this case it doesn't matter. And furthermore, this T thing was made so that the slot there is quite tight match with that one. It actually would have hold there just by pressing it in place, and there you are. But I used some black super glue in addition to that one, and now it's quite permanent, I believe. So and furthermore, it's a little bit high here, so that when you tighten the screw here like this, there are 4 holes for this screw, so you can tighten these here like that, and then you can adjust this suitable angle here, for example 30 degrees for your threading, or even less if you like. And the reason why this is T-shaped is that I found out that it's more versatile this way. You could use just a stick, but then the holes would need to be somewhere up here, and that's not good, because now these holes go through to this steady rest, and they are just fine there. So yeah, and you can tighten this with an Allen, and there you are. And then now why I use this, well, of course I can do freehand grinding here, but this one enables you to do not precision, but let's say some near precision work. And furthermore, because this is now 10 millimeters above the center of the wheel, it creates a perfect release angle right away if you are grinding a lathe tool, for example. I have a lot of high-speed steel which I can use here, and this is a perfect thing for me. And then of course we have this other wheel, which is silicon carbide, I believe. Well, if you want to grind carbide, maybe then. Yeah, but well, this is what I did for my grinder, and I'm quite satisfied with that one. And it's easy enough to make the angles and keep them. And I did one, where is it? Well, yeah, okay. I did one sample grind. This is done by this this setup, and it's exactly 60 degrees, or so exactly I can tell. And that's it. And yeah. This was all about this super short episode of FUM0081 machining. So I have made this sleigh for my bench grinder, rest for there. Well, there will be problems, because now the sleigh, the rest is made of aluminium. The grinding particles will embed themselves into that material, and then they will grind this one. Well, you can already see some grinding marks there, and I only ground one. But well, well, it will take several years for this to get so bad, in so bad condition. I estimate that the rest and this one outlast the grinder itself. Nowadays the quality of the grinders is not that good. So till next time, see you!